Hey guys, today I'm going to go over the pumps so you can have a better idea of how to use them when you guys get into the sim center. Seems to be a lot of confusion, so hopefully this will help clear things up. As you can see, this pump is running, so if you want to change the rate, then you just set it over to set rate. This one is very simple. So you turn it to set rate. Now you can use these arrows to either go up or down on your rate. So let's say our rate is 20. Okay, so now your rate is set. Now another thing you have to check is the VTBI. That stands for volume to be infused. So you want to see how much you have in your primary bag and make sure that it's a little bit less than, it's set for a little bit less than what you have in your bag. So there's about 400 mLs left in this bag, and this is set for 390. So what that means is your bag will have about 10 mLs left in it before it goes dry, and your pump will alarm to remind you that you need to get a new bag. So after you do that, it's set and ready to go. You just go back to run, and it's good to go. It's infusing into the patient. Now, if you want to run a secondary, let's say antibiotics, that's our example this time, all you have to go back to is set rate, and you have to hit this primary secondary button and see how it switched to secondary right here. So that's primary and secondary. So you would clean off your port with alcohol. And then you just attach it right here. And this, of course, is only if your pump is set for, or if your order is to run something on the pump. If it's by gravity, obviously you won't be doing this. So if your order is on the pump, your rate, it depends on what your medication is or what your order is. This medication is in a 100 ml bag, and my order is to give over 1 hour. So my rate is 100 mLs an hour. So you just set the rate. At 100. Now again, you have to set the VTBI, which is volume to be infused. And in this case, we want to set it for exactly whatever's in the bag. So this is 100 mLs. I want to set this to be 100 because for, in this case, it's an antibiotic. Of course, you want all of that to get to the patient. You don't want to set it for anything less like you did with the primary bag. So this is now set for 100, and I turn it to run, and it says occlusion. It's because I didn't undo my roller clamp. So now you can just go over to reset and go back to run, and it should be good to go. Now one other thing to remember is I didn't show you guys, I had already done this prior to, but make sure that you prime your tubing because otherwise you're going to start infusing air and the pump will alarm for that. So prime your tubing and then you would connect it. So now you can see that it's running and you're good to go.